began pretty well, almost as one. Flaming Flutter was a little bit slow, but he began safely. And beginning fast out deep on the track was Real Magic, and kicking through was He's a Bit Rusty. And He's a Bit Rusty has worked the lead from Real Magic. In third spot, Macho Camacho, and then Flaming Flutter, who's back at the tail of the field, sorting themselves out. And also back with it, behind it was Have a Bender, and last of all was Lovable Larrikin. They head out of the straight, and Vince Albanese has He's a Bit Rusty out in the lead. In second spot was Real Magic for Kate Gath. In third spot, three back the inside, was Macho Camacho for Reese Moore, and fourth was Flaming Flutter for Jeff Webster. In fifth placing was Greg Sugars, who drives the second last runner, which was Have a Bender, and Gator Pulicino at the tail of the field with Lovable Larrikin. 52.8 was the lead time, and the field of six, a good quality field coming up. It's for the C3s or better, 2,240 metres, and the pilot, and out in the lead was He's a Bit Rusty. Leading the way from in second spot, Real Magic, having a nice run behind the leader. In third spot was Macho Camacho. From Flaming Flutter, Have a Bender, and Lovable Larrikin at the tail of the field. The first quarter of the last mile in 31.7, and He's a Bit Rusty. He's allowed to bowl along. He actually likes to go at a good clip in front, and that's the way he races best. And He's a Bit Rusty. He's out by about 15 metres, and he's going to give him something to chase. And He's a Bit Rusty leading the way from Real Magic second. In third placing was Macho Camacho, Flaming Flutter, and the Breeze doing the work from Have a Bender and Lovable Larrikin. Past the 800, 29.6 that second quarter. So Vince Albanese really stoked He's a Bit Rusty up for that second quarter. 31.7 the first and 29.6 the second. And all of a sudden, he doesn't really go best that way, because all of a sudden he hasn't responded at all. He's just stopped. He's a Bit Rusty, and going straight past him was Real Magic, and he dashed past him pretty comfortably. In second spot now was Flaming Flutter. Have a Bender now getting into third spot with Macho Camacho, and Lovable Larrikin. He's a Bit Rusty, just struggling at that point. 28.2 the third quarter, so they really quickened up there down the back. And Real Magic out in the lead from Flaming Flutter. Macho Camacho making ground, so is Have a Bender, Lovable Larrikin, and He's a Bit Rusty. He's called it a night, but it's Real Magic in front. Flaming Flutter, he's coming home strongly, and winning the trial was Real Magic. Flaming Flutter second, Macho Camacho third, Lovable Larrikin fourth, then Have a Bender, and at the tail of the field was He's a Bit Rusty. 28.4 home, so they went 28.2 down the back, 28.4 home, 56.6 the last half. And we'll stand by for the mile rate very shortly on trial number 3. And a good performance by Real Magic in scoring here in the third trial of the night. Real Magic for Jeff Webster and Kate Gath, qualifying from the stand, and handled it very well too, which might actually help this horse. Normally gets a little bit fierce behind the mobile, and certainly from the stand tonight, be pretty pleased with his performance. Real Magic saluting. Those sectional times were 31.7, 29.6, 28.2 and 28.4 home. Mile rate of 22.8. The last mile was 158.1. Last half in 56.6. 56.6 last half. And the margins were 2 metres by 5.5. The numbers are 4, 2, 1, 6 and 5. 4, 2,